Welcome back to 726. Thanks so much for joining us. We have with us here now, this is staring me down over here, this is Kim Crow Sheaner. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
And I would love for you to come on because I love what you guys do at the library. It's such a, I worried about the library when the internet came in. I probably told this story a couple times before, but I thought that's the end of the library. You got computers in the home.
That's some crazy thinking.
I know, but the great thing about the library community, they said we're going to ride this and change it and take advantage of what we can, and you guys do.
Mm-hmm, most definitely. Well, books haven't gone away. First of all, they come in different forms, though. There's a variety of forms that you can get a book in, but we have ebooks you can check out.
Yeah.
So we
embrace it.
That's right. We'll get you a book no matter how you like to read it.
And I'm sure people still love the physical touching of the book and laying it open.
Most definitely.
And interacting with the written word instead of a backlit screen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. We have people, mostly people that travel a lot, really enjoy ebooks because they can carry 100 ebooks with them on a small tablet and travel. But if you can hold a real book, it's still nice to do that. But yes,
cool.
You touched on the fact that public libraries especially have redefined themselves. If they want to continue to be an important part of the community that they serve. And so we are a place for many, many things.
You're a community meeting center,
right?
It's a focal point.
We're a community hub,
and it could go. I mean, it could have gone away if people's thinking would have gone the other direction.
Well, I will say in many communities across the country, that's the case.
Yeah.
Libraries have cut hours and funding has diminished and things like that. But we are very fortunate to be in a community that values our public library, values education, and values what we provide as a resource to our community, which is so many things that even the playing field for a lot of people, like we have the public computers. Not everyone has a computer in their home, although they're more prevalent. Not everyone has or internet access, and we provide that as well. But other things we provide are these wonderful like out of the ordinary educational experiences, like our exhibit, the Crime Lab Detective exhibit.
Tell me about that. Is that an actual exhibit where people can look and walk through?
It is as if you were at the Museum of Discovery in Little Rock. It actually has come from the Museum of Discovery in Little Rock. It is. It's been all around the country, but it's now back in Arkansas, and the Museum of Discovery people actually delivered it to us this week.
Neat.
It's here a little early, and so we've got it kind of covered up. It's under wraps until our grand opening, which is October 27th, the same day as that wonderful event that they're having over at Good Samaritan. So you can come to our opening festivities.
You said October. Would it be September?
Did I say October? I've done that multiple times.
I was going to say that's a month away.
No. I don't know why I keep on saying October. It's September 27th, the same day as that event that Nancy was talking about. But it's in the morning and into the afternoon, 10 to 2. We have a grand opening festivities, and then the exhibit will remain open during regular library hours all the way through November 2nd. And you can come in anytime. It's hands-on. It's interactive. It's great for families. You solve a burglary. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a crime scene that they set, the exhibit sets everything up with a little video kiosk where you see a news reporter telling you that a burglary has just happened. And then you proceed on to the crime scene where you get to investigate all of the evidence at the crime scene. There's a broken window, I'll just say, and some footprints outside the window. But that's all
is there any blood?
I'll give away. There are some things.
Artifacts.
Yes, there's some things.
Okay.
Yes, I don't want to give away too much because you're supposed to find all these things.
And you're supposed to eventually solve the mystery.
Right. Then you move on to the forensic lab where you actually use all kinds of CSI, cool CSI stuff to gather all your evidence. You look at hair analysis, DNA, fiber, footprints we mentioned.
Fingerprinting, maybe?
Fingerprinting and did I say handwriting analysis?
No, you didn't.
Yes, that too. All to solve the crime. You also hear statements that some of the suspects have made to the police.
So you have to do deductive reasoning to,
Yes.
Kind of like a Sherlock Holmes type of thing.
Very much like that. And if you enjoy reading mysteries, you're going to really love this. I think there's a lot of us that think that we could be a detective, inside us.
Yeah.
We think that we should have been a detective in another life.
My wife and I used to walk the dirt road, and things would fall off cars. And I would pick it up and say, this is a rusty nail. And it probably was part of a trailer. I mean, just that kind of thing. It was always fun to pick up.
You said you tend to deviate.
Deviated quite a part.
This is a perfect example.
I'm just talking about crime.
My point, there's a detective inside all of us, and this is going to be a lot of fun. And we also have a lot of great programming planned at the library. Our staff dreams up a lot of things to go along with the exhibit that you can come and do and enjoy that I'm excited about as well.
Good, like?
Well, we have an author coming. Her name is Diane Fanning. She's coming from Virginia, and she has written at least 10 true crime novels. So she interviews people involved in some serious, pretty high-profile crimes, like the Casey Anthony story, for instance.
Oh, yeah? That was in Florida, right?
Yes, and she interviewed everyone involved in that. That book is called, I think, Mommy's Little Girl, but that's one of the many true crime stories that she's written. And then also she has a fictional crime series that she writes called the Lieutenant Lucinda Pierce series.
Oh, that's interesting.
All of those books are available at the library to check out. We've actually had a huge interest since everyone has learned that she's coming. Her books have been circulating pretty well at the library, and so then we will welcome her to in October. I got my month right.
There you go.
She will come and see us, and she'll just visit and tell us how she does all of her research for her books and everything, which I think a lot of folks are going to find quite interesting. And then we also are doing a murder mystery dinner theater.
Where?
At the library.
At the library?
Yes,
okay.
And the Twin Lakes Playhouse people are going to be helping us out with that. They're partnering with us on it. They'll be playing all the suspects, and then you, as a dinner guest, will play the detective, and we will have our own crime scene.
I've been to those murder mystery dinner theaters. Those are quite fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You can ask the suspects questions, and you can examine all the evidence, and plus you're going to have a wonderful meal provided by Blackbird Cafe.
And that's in October?
That's coming up in October as well. That's actually October 4th.
Okay.
And it's a Saturday evening after the library closes, and you can get your tickets at the library. It's just $10 to come and enjoy a meal and solve a crime.
Okay. And that was all your programs that you wanted to
talk
about?
No, there's a lot more.
Yeah, well, you'll have to come back. We don't want to stretch it out too far.
No, you can just visit our website, baxlib.org, or come by and pick up one of our program guides at the library that tells you everything that's going on at the library in conjunction with that exhibit, and then everything else. Yeah, and can people take a tour of the library if they want to come by at some point? Yes, if they call and remind me that they've scheduled a tour. Yes. Of course. Okay. Come by anytime, take a tour of the library. Also, like us on Facebook, Donald W. Reynolds Library, serving Baxter County. Like us on Facebook because we always give all kinds of interesting info on there. Wasn't thinking about that. It's fun. It's fun because, in fact, I posted some pictures of the exhibit just this afternoon up on our Facebook page. So if you're interested in that, you can go by the Facebook page and take a look at some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you'll get to see on the 27th. Correct. Of this month. Of this month. Now, you're going to have enough time from 10 to 2? Is that going to be enough time for everyone to... It doesn't take long at each station. No, it's self-paced, and so really, I think the typical time frame is 45 minutes to visit the exhibit and go all the way through it. You can kind of go at your own pace. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Kim. Thank you. Appreciate you being here again. I appreciate the opportunity. We'll have you back in a month or so. Sounds good. That? Thanks, Kim. All right. Thank you. Up next, we're going to talk with Philip Taylor about his book. He's also a coach in this area, and we'll be talking maybe a little bit about that, if I digress. And the name of the book is No More Dancing Chickens, and we'll find out all about that in just a few minutes. Stay with us.